Allie, I'm going to talk about the forum here in just a second. If you'll pull that up so we can show that to everybody.
The forum?
The forum. Guys, each and every week we break this. It's Nerd Cave Forum. It should pop up. Thank you, ma'am. Each and every week we break up this podcast, segment by segment, day by day, until
Hour by
Friday.
hour.
We put out the full thing on YouTube and podcast services around the world. If you want the broken up segments, you can either go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NerdCaveNetwork, or you can go check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/NerdCaveNetwork, and you can check those out there. But if you want it to get, if you want to get it early, if you want the full thing, if you want to be in the know before everybody else, all the other nerds, then you need to go over to patreon.com/nerdcave and check us out there. You can support us at the $5 level. You get the audio version. The $10 level, you'll get the video version, which if you're watching the video, that's what you get. You get the full thing. So we do all of that. And at $1, like if you don't want this all before everybody else, but you want to support us, you can give us $1 and you get exclusive episodes every month. And so far we have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Which going off of that, there will be a new exclusive this week. We have the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view coming up, so we'll be doing a reaction show after that. So that'll be on Patreon late Sunday night, probably like 10:30, 11.
And we'll be having, a lot of our different shows, our podcasts, will be doing these bonus episodes. And
we'll have a retro exclusive at the end of the month as well. So
and for me being on, especially the Nerdcat, this podcast one, anytime we do them, they're always hilarious. We have a few hilarious ones that we usually get hit. One person will bring a deep one, usually make you think about things. So I mean, they're fun. It's really worth $1. Like I mean, if you think about it.
All the support that you give us there goes straight back into making this better. We've got goals. One of our goals was to do an AMA each month, and this month I'm doing the AMA. So if you have questions and you're supporting us over on Patreon, you can drop your question there. Also on the Facebook, you can do it there. And over on the Nerd Cave Forum, you can go find it over there. Allie, will you pull that sexy thing up? Nerd Cave Forum, guys. You can go over to nerdcaveforum.forummotion.com and check it out there. Sign up and start having conversations. It's very, very easily to figure out.
Yeah.
It's broken up into community, a welcome page, Nerd Cave Network shows, and Nerd Cave Gaming. And it is a really cool place. Like we've set this up to have conversations with you, to be able to really get involved in that and kind of like log them, because the Facebook group and the Facebook page are very limited. Like we can't find things as easy on those. So Amy put in a ton of work into the forum, and I think she did an incredible job.
Yeah, forum looks great.
And I think it's going to be a really added bonus to our community to be able to go in there and do, we're going to have whatever, like let's say community. Like I think the community part of it is one of the most interesting in my opinion. You can introduce yourself so we know more about you.
Yep.
And then you can give us feedback if there's something that we need to know on the forum or on one of our shows. Talk about gaming, movies, TV shows. Click on the interesting interwebs one. Amy has added this one, which I think is pretty interesting. But if you scroll down, there is a lady named Leslie Hall in the Jim Sweater Museum, and it is absolutely fantastic.
I have not been there yet.
Yeah, I haven't looked at that yet.
So it's something that Amy's really into, which I'm 100% behind. But if you'll get to see this beautiful, beautiful picture here, a little bit, wha-bam. So you can check that over at nerdcaveforum.forummotion.com and sign up there. We'll put links in all of the places that you can check us out and get involved on that.
Yeah,
I think the
definitely.
forum is Like we're not abandoning any of our other places. Yeah. This is just a way for us to gather. Jesus Christ! Yeah, she's a singer. I am not seen it. We'll have to watch that one day. But it's for us to easier communicate with everybody and make us better.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there you go, guys. There's all of that information. And last but not least, we've got a few questions.
Just a couple.
We cut out all yours, Derek Daniel.
Who?
Who's that? With a recent delay, this is from Derek Daniel, from the recent delay of South Park, The Fractured Butthole, are you still looking forward to it, or do you not care to begin with? Also, is it hard to continue to be excited for a game when multiple delays occur, or do you know you're getting it regardless?
Depends on the game.
Yeah, that exactly.
So, are y'all excited for the new South Park game?
I didn't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think it'll be funny. Will I play it? Probably not. But I look forward to watching gameplay.
I didn't play Stick of Truth, but this one looks really funny, especially with it following the superhero versions of the South Park kids. So, I mean, it might be something I'm interested in.
Yeah, one of my favorite, storylines is when they were superheroes on South Park. Coon and Friends. Yeah. Thought it was absolutely hilarious. Looking forward for the game. It goes back to what we've talked about time and time again. You don't announce a date unless you can hit the date.
Yep.
And I know a lot of publishers push that, and developers get caught under the wheels of that. But this is ridiculous. This is the second time it's been pushed back. The Stick of Truth had this happen multiple times, and then it finally came out, and it was good. I believe it will be good, but if it keeps getting pushed back, it's going to be one of those games that I forget that's even being made, and then it's not going to be on my radar anymore until it comes out.
Funny, there's a camp that I go to, and it's a church camp, and one of the kids, you can tell that obviously he's a South Park fan because his table name, which your table name, you will introduce your table every time you introduce yourself. I'm like, hey, I'm Robbie Rawls, Chrysalis Flight 67, table of whatever your table is, and this kid, his table name was Christ's Servants Whose Fractured Butthole. And I don't think that they were explained that you will have to tell this in front of people, and at the end of the camp, you're giving a recount of your days at the camp, and the guy got up, and I mean, there's 200 people there, ranging from ages, 15 all the way up to like 80, and he's like, I'm so and so, Chrysalis Flight, whatever. Table of Christ's Servants, Fractured Butthole. And I just go, you just, like, a lot of the younger people from, like, obviously, like, 15 to 30 were laughing, and you just see some of the old people looking around. I'm like, oh, God. I was like, this kid's going to die.
It's creative, though.
It is.
It's creative, though. Yeah. Looking forward to it. Hopefully, one day it will come out. So, kind of follows in the footsteps of its predecessor. Derek also asks, where is my Shadow of Mordor 2 announcement? It seems like a year ago it was leaked on the actor's LinkedIn account that they did mocap for this game, yet they haven't said anything, not even hints. I guess E3 is when we can expect an announcement. Do you believe they're pulling a Fallout 4 and waiting until it's close to being finished before they say anything?
That would be the smart route to take. Yeah. Because you have people who come out and be like, hey, this is our game. And guess what? This is when it's probably going to come out. And then obviously with stuff on and on, we see them miss that deadline. But I played the first Shadow of Mordor. Loved it. Mm-hmm. Jake Sasser just recently got into it, and he enjoyed everything but the final boss battle. But, I mean, it's a game that I would love to go back and play through again. I just thought it was super cool how you could take control of, the orcs and the goblins and all that, and then have them fight for you, at the end of the game. And I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to a second one, and I hope they come out big And I know it sounds like I'm about to cough because I'm suppressing or was suppressing a big cough.
It's like all of our listeners' ears that just explode, just blood gushing everywhere.
I'm sorry about that, but I'm looking forward to it.
Sure.
I didn't play all the way through it. It's a game that maybe one day I'll go back and play. I think WB doesn't do the wait until it's done. Like they like to flaunt everything. So if they're making it, they'll soon show their hand. So E3 would be my best bet. And speaking of E3, did y'all hear the news?
Yes.
You can buy consumer tickets to
really?
E3 this year.
Yeah. Holy crap.
They're opening
That's
it up.
Big.
February 13th is when public sales will go open for E3 2017. That is a very big move.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it has to do with game shows like PAX and RTX and all of these shows where consumers can go and play. E3 is trying to stay the big dog in this where people will come. And you saw last year EA broke away from E3. So you're seeing, I think Activision did that as well. I can't remember who all broke away, but there was at least 2 or 3 companies that had their own place where consumers could go in. And that's the market. Like, you want the consumers to be at these shows. So it's kind of going back to those days of when the consumer could go to E3.
Yeah. That's huge.
Yeah, it's very huge. Tickets are how much, Allie? Do you see?
Probably expensive.
The 1,500 tickets will be available for $249, while the first 1,000 tickets are available for $149.
So 149 for the first 1,000. The next batch is 249. So not crazy bad.
Yeah, I thought it'd be way more expensive.
Not crazy bad. I'm highly doubting that will include the press conferences.
Yeah.
So you're just getting on the floor to get to play the games, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I would love to go to that.
I would love for them to open it up to the press releases and everything like that.
Yeah. That's a thing to discuss off air.
Yeah.
Drayton Hell asks Halo Wars 2 opinions. I think Halo Wars is going to be awesome. The beta was a little weak on the first time I played it.
Yeah.
The Blitz beta was pretty good. I think it's going to be interesting. The story is what I'm sold on. Atriox looks like a freaking BA. So I'm very excited to get into that world, get that universe. I know Halo is suffering from a lot of fatigue and people not really believing in 343 because Bungie is way better than 343.
Yeah, they are.
At making that universe well. So I'm looking forward to it. Creative Assembly's working on it, which has done Rome Total War, all the Total War games. So that side, the functioning part of it, is going to be awesome. So
And I love those games because I remember back in the day playing Lauder Biffle. Tom Bombadil wrecking some people. But I loved the original Halo Wars because I know you and Trevor, we've played that one together quite a bit. So this one, I mean, I'm excited for it. I love those type of strategy games. So I mean, bring it on.
yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Adam Gumbert asks, Lego Batman, John Wick 2, or both? Both. Why not?
I'm hearing great things about Lego Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the second highest rated Batman movie, period.
Yeah.
Like, only behind The Dark Knight. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
But it looks amazing.
Because people be hating on my freaking BBS.
John Wick looks really good as well.
I've heard good things about the first one. I never saw it.
I want to go see it. I know I will probably see Lego Batman first.
Yeah, we'll watch it somewhere.
Where will we watch it?
That place.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Can't tell y'all that on here. David Sunday says, imagine mobsters are after you, planning to kill you. If you had to choose between Jason Bourne or John Wick to protect you, who would you choose?
Not Batman.
I've
not watched John Wick, so I'm not sure how he operates.
He's pretty BA.
I'm going to go Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne's a bad man.
I want Matt Damon near me.
I'd take Derek Diamond because I know he took karate.
Something like that.
No, I would take John Wick because, I mean, I know in the first one he was just like... kicking people's butt. That's how he fights. So probably we shouldn't get him to help me.
I don't know if he's winning any fights.
No, but he is really good fighter. So I would take John Wick.
Jason Bourne.
I agree, Derek. Last but not least, Derek Daniel asks, what did you think of the epic Super Bowl comeback the Patriots pulled?
Bye.
I wasn't surprised.
No.
I was. I wasn't watching it.
I know.
I watched Moana.
I've heard it was very good.
Very good.
What did you think of Hey Hey? You know who voiced Hey Hey, right?
Yeah, that's Adam Tudyk. Or Alan Tudyk. Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, chicken noises, and then he was like, I went to Juilliard for this.
Yeah, I got in the doghouse for this. Like, I was sitting here. I had been working, and then I was like, oh, let me, I want to watch something. So I found Moana, started watching it, and Amy was over here playing Sims. I watched the whole movie by myself.
Ooh, you in trouble.
Oh, yeah, I was. Like, I showed her, like, the crab.
Yes.
Good.
So I didn't watch Super Bowl. I watched that instead. But I was very surprised when I went on Facebook and I was like, what happened? Because there was like a 25-point lead or whatever.
Yeah.
When the Falcons, this was the end of the third quarter, Patriots scored, and then the Falcons got the ball back, and then they had the fumble. When that fumble happened, I said, it's over.
Yep.
The Patriots are going to come back and win. And sure enough, they did.
When you saw them coming into the third quarter, and it just looked like a completely different Falcons team, and you just saw so much momentum with the Patriots that you're just like, because I was watching it with Holly and Jessica and all of them, and Jessica hates Tom Brady, so we were feeling that, and I was like, as soon as he threw that touchdown, I was like, all aboard the comeback train. She's like, nah, there's way too many points. There's no way they're gonna come back, and fumble. I was like, choo choo. She's like, nope, it's not gonna happen. Another touchdown. I was like, she's like, there's no way. And then they got stopped where they ran it, and they threw it twice, and then got a sack out of field goal range. I was like, all aboard. And then they went and scored that touchdown, and I was like, she's like, how did you know that? I was like, it's Tom Brady.
Lead is safe.
No, you could be up 40 points going into the fourth quarter, and I would still be nervous with Tom Brady because he has devil magic. Forget Tom Cruise's devil magic. Tom Brady's devil magic is on a whole nother level.
It's because he's the most handsome man in the world.
He's the Antichrist.
I can just imagine if I was a Falcons player, that had to have been a long, long flight home back to Atlanta.
Like, what gets me is they must have came out cocky. They're like, oh, we got this lead or whatever.
They played it safe.
And you can't do that. Like, that's the last
Momentum
game.
is real.
That's the last game. You got to come out swinging, and you got to swing to knock the lights out of somebody.
I know.
You got to put them away. You got to put them in the casket. You got to shoot them twice in the head.
Double tap. A lot of coaches, will get put on blast if they're
run up the score.
But if I'm in the Super Bowl, especially against Tom Brady, I don't give if it's 80-2. I'm still throwing. I'm still doing everything I have to get points.
Yeah. I would be the one that has the most points in the Super Bowl.
With the Patriots, you have to kill them, then cut up the body and put the pieces in different aspects of the country.
Yes. Put them in a box that's made of nothing and then throw it into the Speed Force.
Yes.
And then he'll come back and throw a touchdown.
So is Tom Brady Savitar?
He might be.
He is.
Tom Brady is Savitar.
He might be.
He's the god of speed.
I am caught up on Flash. I'm like halfway through the most recent episode. So
you're actually ahead of me now. I haven't seen the newest episode
I've
yet.
got to catch up.
I'm caught up on Arrow.
I've got to catch up on Arrow.
Arrow's been so good this season.
Everything's been so good. So has
except for Supergirl
and Legends.
Yeah, I heard Reverse Flash and Zoom are going to fight in Legends.
They actually formed the Legion of Doom with Reverse Flash, Damien Dark, and Malcolm Merlin.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's really good. I don't care if y'all
Don't
watch
recommend
Supergirl.
anything to me.
I don't care if y'all watch Supergirl, but you need to watch Legends. Not the first season. Just start the second season.
Okay.
First season is let's go catch the same guy over and over and over. Second season, phenomenal.
So there you have it, guys. Episode 197 is in the books. It's been a pretty long episode. A lot of stuff covered here.
Yeah.
You've been educated.
Yes.
You've been
Edumacated.
Thoroughly.
I was trying to avoid it.
We don't copy on the Nerd
So, guys,
Cave.
It is unavoidable.
resistance is futile. Guys, if you want to get this podcast early, like the cool kids over at patreon.com/nerdcave, you can go over there, pick it up for $5 or $10 if you want the video version. Or you can wait day by day, segment by segment. We put it up on Facebook and YouTube for your viewing pleasure. If you like those segments, like those little sliders. You go to a place you get sliders instead of a full burger. That's for you. That's for you. Friday, we get the big old steak. We just put that steak on the table.
With fries and drinks, not like the single steak I talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Everything's there. All the fixings are there.
Baked potato,
It's all there.
macaroni.
YouTube podcast services around the world. There you go. There's my part of that spiel.
Guys, we are all over social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We post, I know Zach has been doing a lot of Let's Plays with Resident Evil. He's been putting those on not only YouTube, Twitch, but also Facebook. Yes. So, be sure to join us. I mean, we've even opened up a new forum. All the stuff is going to be in the descriptions that you're seeing. So, be sure to follow us on all social media so you can join us and be a part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of shows, we don't do just this podcast. We have a ton of shows.
We do.
We have a lot of shows. I feel like Chris Hardwick sometimes. I just do so many shows. Mondays, we have Nerd Cave Retro. Myself and Jason Robbins discuss retro gaming. Tuesday is my interview show, The Derek Diamond Experience, with Ming Chen from Comic Book Men this week. So definitely check that out. Wednesdays during football season, we talk fantasy football on Fantasy Football for Nerds. Wow. Thursdays, we talk wrestling with myself, Adam Gumbert, and Nick Caputo on Battle of the Brands.
Not wrestling. Wrestling.
Sunday night, we'll be doing our reaction show for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. That will be a Patreon exclusive for just $1 simple. Fridays, this show, the Nerd Cave Podcast. Saturdays, Pop Culture Palette. All these shows are available on all podcasting platforms everywhere.
So there you go. Episode 197. Let's kill it like a Patriot player. Where we're fighting them. Double tap them in the head.
He said that he's not going to go to the White House with the team, just to let you know.
Who said that?
Aaron Hernandez.
Well, yeah, he's in jail.
I know.
He would have really killed it.
Yeah, he would have.
Ah! This has been Zach.
Derek.
And Robbie.
Have a week.